Hello YouTube, I'm David with the David West channel. Well, I'm out here experimenting some with Ashed Tinder. I found a couple of fire rolls that I hadn't used. One was a jute fire roll, and another one was a yucca fire roll. The yucca fire roll looked like it had been rolled some. And I took and I solar ignited it, and they, of course, with the ashes on the inside of them, they burned up. They, just like a coal extender would, just like Ashed Tinder would do. So I thought, well, you know, I've got all these ashes that we made yesterday in the IKEA stove. Let's just practice a little bit. You know, if you was in a survival situation, you would never want to walk away from your campfire without getting some of the ashes, because you could make up some of these that you could use some tinders that will fire roll, and you'll do those at night, or you can just keep tinders that if you know you're going to have plenty of sun, that you can solar ignite with a wallet Fresnel lens or with a smart water bottle, and just turn them into a fire roll, but not necessarily intending them to be used like a fire roll. Now this tinder can be anything. It could be the jute that I just used, the yucca fiber. It could be grass. Grass you can't fire roll, but you could certainly ignite it as ash tinder. So let's just see how these pieces of ash tinder will do solar igniting, how they're going to burn. Let me move you out here in the sun. Let's get in here where the ashes are at. Let's try that. Now that's going to keep burning because I'm into the ashes. Let me get another one of the three on the table, now that we know what we got to do. Wow, that's hot. Let's see if the bright sun makes a difference. That's what it was. I let the shade from the branches of the trees creep in on me. Let's see how that other one I laid on the table is doing. Hold on. It's about to break off. Let's go ahead and make fire out of that. our other one. Let's open it up to right there where we have plenty of ashes, and I'll just point you in the direction that I'll be. Right there. What I think I'll do is scrape away some of that white ash so it won't be so reflective. Now let's try that. It ignited. So too much light colored ash, of course, is reflecting too much of it, and it cannot absorb enough heat to ignite. That's interesting. You can even see where I scraped away the ash and just ignited the red fabric. And now the ash will sustain it as a coal extender. It's interesting. Hi, y'all. Pretty interesting. I'm not sure if I'm going to leave in the first part of the video. The first part is where I told you that I was rummaging around on some of my fire making supplies and I found two fire rolls. One was a yucca fire roll that had been rolled some, and another one was a jute fiber fire roll. And that's when I took them out here and I solar ignited them with that bottle. I said, you know, it'd be great to have, you know, non-fire rollable fibers and use them just like Ashed Tinder, or you could have fire rollable ones. That way you could solar ignite it, or if it's at nighttime, just roll out your ignition. So that's why I'm out here practicing. Any tinder, you can put ashes on it and it'll make it a coal extender. Grass, leaves, pine needles, fabric, jute, hemp, everything. All right, y'all. I appreciate you joining me on this one. We'll catch you on the next one.